Guys, what are the creepy things that girls do that make you uncomfortable? Hot girls that assume that everything is okay just because they are hot. I once had a girl on a beach take one of my towels, and when I confronted her, she went into a pouty not even for me routine. No bitch. You do not get to steal poop. Especially not for you. When I tell you I am married, do not ask how married. No. I would have also accepted is that ring a statement or a challenge. Jesus fucking Christ. There are dudes 5 feet away who would eat broken glass to get with you. And you're talking to the only married guy in the bar. A girl I knew in an office I worked at was attracted to a certain guy. He was married and had several children, one of which was a toddler. A happy, healthy marriage by all appearances. I told the girl that he was married and had a family. She responded with challenge accepted. NGL but older. Middle-aged women saying if only I were a bit younger used to seriously creep the duck out of me. I remember working at a factory once when I was like 20. And us co-workers would joke with a teenager named Alex about how his line of women were eyeing him up all the time. It was jokes and all for us. But it is ultimately super fucking weird and creepy how it is just normalized. I play in a local pub band, and I have had women 20-40 years older than me come on stage and grope me pretty blatantly. The only thing keeping them from full-on grabbing my crotch was having my guitar in the way. And everyone just laughed when I said it made me uncomfortable. That is literal assault. I am so sorry, mate. Hope you never go through this again. It makes me sad when people do not take female harassing seriously like this. Not a guy, but a female friend of mine gets attached super quickly. When she likes a guy, she texts them non-stop and gets really upset when they do not text back within a couple of hours. I have spent so much time listening to her complain about that, and just think I would be creeped out by that behavior. Have you told her this? Yes, and she says she knows. But she cannot stop being like this. Sounds like she should work on this in therapy. When you wake up and it is like 3 AM and they're just standing at the end of the bed staring at you completely blank-faced, not even blinking. Do not know why girls do this, but it is a little weird. I mean, also kind of hot, but also a little creepy. Get a carbon monoxide detector, mate. Why? Large exposure to carbon monoxide can cause extreme hallucinations. Power stalking their exes and ex-friends on social media with dummy accounts. Sometimes it was just snooping their stories and Snapchats. But other times, they would interact with their posts and troll them. I only knew about it because they would casually bring it up in conversation, as if I cared. And yes, obviously not all girls do this, but it was very systematic in my previous circle and 3-4 girls I have dated and lived with. These are grown adults around 30. At so many places I have been, I have seen drunk women teens come into the men's bathroom and try to look at dudes' dicks at the urinal and think it was funny. The best response I ever saw was this huge dude, like 6'6", taking a piss, and these really annoying girls were trying to look at dicks, and one girl says to the other, "Wow, I wonder if he is all proportionate." So the dude says, "Well, wanna see?" Obviously the girl's eyes light up and they say yes, so without stopping his stream of piss he turns to show them on pisses all over their dresses and shoes. He then just says, "Stop being perverts and duck off." It was fucking amazing to watch. I was surprised how many will act like you are the asshole for not wanting them to go through your phone anytime they want. Call me old-fashioned, but it is perfectly healthy to want some level of privacy for what is basically a physical extension of your mind at this point. Agreed. I have been married 25 years. I have never looked through my husband's phone. I trust him with my life. Both my wife and I have each other's passwords and our fingerprints work on each other's phone, but I have never been through her phone, and I am sure I can say the same. It is all about being open and honest to allow it and being trusting enough not to abuse it. We both often leave our phones unattended for periods of time. I am too old for that poop now, but between ages 16 to 25 I had maybe 5 girlfriends, and all of them tried to test me by sending some of her friends to try to seduce me. I think that is sick. What you have to do is tell her you are now in love with her friend. Then after she flips a poop, tell her you were just testing her to see if she would fight for our love. That S flipping the script in a diabolical manner. This involves older 40-60 aged women that my mum is associates with. Almost every time I have to tag along for some event, some lady ends up getting way too handsy with me. One time we had to attend this dinner event and this lady older than my mother who I barely knew sat next to me and kept putting her hand on my thigh and trying to get me to try a sip of the wine. I was 16 at the time and could tell that this was a huge red flag. My mum was sitting a few seats away and I could tell she wanted to slap the lady. I eventually found a reason to politely leave early and grabbed the keys to my mess car and hightailed it out of there. Older single women can be scary when they get tipsy. I have mostly seen this behavior at Renaissance festivals. One woman straight up grabbing a guy's ass, hair, or rubbing his arms legs if they think he is attractive. No asking permission. No warning ahead of time. Just grabbo. That is nice. I have had my hair pulled by random strange women. It was long and curly at the time, and my ass grabbed as well. I was told to brush it off and be grateful for the attention. 2. I have seen women randomly grab other women's breasts and laugh it off with, I am a lesbian, so it is okay. I have seen a grabbed person just shake it off and have to act like it was nothing because they were pressured to do so, instead of reporting it to security. This might rub some people the wrong way, but the creepiest, shadiest thing to me is how easily some women either fake or force pregnancies. I have been fake and pregnant 3 times in my life. Numerous of my guy friends have been through the same thing. No, I am not talking about a woman thinking she might be pregnant. I am talking the whole faking proof and everything. The amount of severe emotional trauma caused by faking something like that cannot be understated. This should be some type of crime. It is like fraud. I would get something like 17 missed calls within 10 minutes from one of my exes when it was nothing important and she just wanted a conversation. Yikes. As a woman, I have female friends like this. I do not get the idea that they think I'm on call for them. I have a fucking job. Linda, just stop it and get over yourself. I have cut off men for this as well. It is not a gender thing, it is a not valuing your time or respecting a soft no thing. Sharing very intimate and personal details about their romantic partner with their friends. I find that both creepy and disrespectful. Dude, I used to fucking hate meeting up with my ex friends and trying to figure out which one of my secrets they are smiling to each other about. She never said bad poop about me, but in any relationship there is gonna be things I say or do that I do not want broadcast publicly. If I wanted your friends to know how I fucked, I would duck your friends. It is not usually women my age, late 20s, but more middle-aged women. It happens a lot when I am out. Even with my GF. If we happen to be at the bar or checkout line in close proximity, they will just fucking touch my arms or chest and say something about them wishing they were younger or how much they like my tattoos. While I don't really feel in danger or anything, it is super uncomfortable and I don't appreciate it. I don't ever just touch women I've never met on the arms or chest, so PLZ don't touch me. I would say if someone is a stranger, don't ever touch me. Getting all touchy-feely. Yeah, grabbing my junk is not funny. It is sexual assault. Random chick at the bar. I once had a random girl do this at a bar. She also licked my neck. I was honestly fine with it. She was attractive. Anyway, I go in for a kiss, and she backs away disgusted and offended at my audacity. It was fucking mind-blowing. It made no sense at all. It was like she thought I was someone else the whole time. Well, maybe she thought I was someone else the whole time. Serious here, some folks view kissing as more intimate than, well, all that poop. Do not kiss the hooker up sort of thing. Still skeevy. I am with you there. But might be why. I am sadly one of these people. I find kissing to be a meeting of souls. It is not a purely physical act to me. Talking with each other. Looking at you. Giggle and start talking with each other again. That is not creepy. That is just annoying. It is creepy when they are holding flick knives and putting cigarettes out on their own skin. That is just how courting is done now. Get with the times, old man. Calling me daddy. Do not. It is fucking weird. I met up with someone once from Tinder and he asked me to call him that. And I just called him T. So strange. Ask others about me, if I will like them. And basically interrogating others. Right when I am in the same room, I am right there. Why do not we have a chat so you can judge for yourself? That weird stage talk is not doing anything but making me uncomfortable. Pretend to be a cat and then roar at me. Cats love watching you poop then lick the water as it flushes a big ol' nasty turd. My cat refuses to let me use the bathroom alone. She sits on the sink, stares at me while I attempt to do what I came in there for. I got tired of this nonsense, so I started staring at her as she uses her litter box. Now we sometimes lock eyes as we both utilize the facilities I consider that our bonding time. Telling me Jesus sent you. Oh, you mean Jesus? Yeah, he drove my Uber. Cool guy. He talked about his time in Santo Domingo. Oh yeah, I was a splitter at FedEx and I once sent him tires. Showing signs of interest in me. Same. I mean, like, she chose me. Laughing my butt off. How could I live with a girl with such poor choice? Reminds me of a friend of mine who, despite being 23, looked 14. We were having a laugh, discussing red flags. When she says, well, it is basically a red flag the moment I know a guy likes me because now I know he also likes kids. A couple older women at a bar I frequent kissing me, touching me and telling me how bad they want to have sex with me constantly. Makes me really uncomfortable and I have asked them to stop. Just get laughed at. There really is a double standard. Taking their bra off without removing their top. That is just some mixture of magic contortionism. Burn the witch. Advanced level, we can do it with long sleeves garments. 2. That is true. I've seen it. Pure magic. Look at you and don't say anything. I would say they were expecting a kiss, but it is weird when you're not close at all. This is one of my favorite things to do when I'm annoyed with my blank stare. No expression. No indication of what I'm thinking. Congratulations, it works. But not anymore for me since I learned the reason behind. AJ. Excuse me. My friend likes you that. My GF literally used to like smelling my armpits to get my scent. Sometimes if she was horny she would lick the inside of my armpit and then want to duck. It was a little odd but I kinda liked it. Personally I did never smell a guy's armpit directly and definitely never lick it. But some dudes do smell really good. And not because of cologne body products. Studies have shown that scent plays a bigger role in attraction for women. Today I learned this date is still creepy when girls say I have pretty eyes and can I have them. I know what they mean but it creeps me out cause I just have an image of a girl little trying to dig out my eyeballs.